Welcome back to Science Free. For this tutorial, we'll be going through the basic operations on functions. The basic operation that we'll be focusing on are the sum, difference, product, and quotient. On your screen, there are two functions, which are f of x equals x squared plus 1, and g of x equals 3x minus 5. Find an expression for f of x plus g of x. Because we want to solve for f of x plus g of x, we just need to have the formula written like this, with the f adding to the g between brackets, and have the x written outside between brackets, which will make the values inside be f of x and g of x. To now start, we take the value that f of x is equal to. We follow the formula and write back this plus sign. And also we write what g of x is equal to, then add both functions. What we could do now is to look for like terms. 1 and minus 5 are the only like terms. 5 minus 1 equals minus 4. Because we are not subtracting in order. It's like we are subtracting a larger number from a smaller one. So we just write back x squared plus 3x along with minus 4. And our final answer for the calculation of f of x plus g of x is x squared plus 3x minus 4. And if we wanted to subtract the function, we have the formula set up the same. The only thing we need to do here is just change the sign to a minus sign. We write the value for f of x along with the minus sign from the formula. Then the value for g of x. We look for like terms. 5 minus 1 gives minus 4. We get a minus 4 since we are not subtracting in order. The final answer is x squared minus 3x minus 4. This time we want to multiply the functions together. We start off by having f and g in brackets, with a dot between them, which means multiply, with x between brackets alongside. The x outside between brackets will represent both f of x and g of x. So we just have to write f of x times g of x as the formula to work out the expression. We now substitute the values for f of x and g of x. We don't rewrite the dot for multiplication. Instead, we use brackets, because if we use a dot for the multiplication sign, that means we would only be multiplying the terms that are side by side with each other. So we use brackets, since we want to multiply everything with each other. We want to now clear the brackets using the distributive law. Multiplying x squared by 3x gives 3x cubed. X squared times minus 5 gives minus 5x squared. We write this plus sign after. 1 multiplied by 3x gives 3x. 1 multiplied by minus 5 gives minus 5. We should look for like terms now. There are no like terms, so we are definitely finished working this one out. This time we want to find an expression of the functions when we divide. You could pause the video and try to attempt this one. Find an expression when we divide the functions f of x into g of x. To start off, we write the formula as f between brackets dividing by g between brackets, with x in brackets beside. We then write f of x over g of x. F of x is 5x squared. G of x is the square root of 3x plus 5. We don't need to work this out any further. So that would be the expression when we divide the function f of x into the function g of x. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section, or you could just send us an email through our email provided in the description.